Hola beauties, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hello, my name is Gurish Kaur, and a lot of you people, like a lot of my audience on Instagram or YouTube, they always ask me, how do I make my lips look bigger and fuller? Like all the time I just have these nice and plump and juicy lips. It's a very recurring question, so I was like, let me just share all my secrets in this video. And it's gonna be a golden video if you have thin lips and you just desire to have those nice and plump lips. Then this video is gonna be your best friend. So this is like a very recurrent question, that have I got lip fillers done and what have I got done to my lips? I have not gotten done anything to my lips. I have naturally plump, decently plump lips, and I love to make them look further more plump with makeup. So it's just a lot of makeup in here and no fillers as of now, darling. So if you want to know how I make my lips look like this from that, then please keep on watching. Alright, so let's get started. And I know it might seem like a very simple thing to do, but trust me, I've seen people with very awkwardly overlined lips and it's not a pretty sight. So I'm actually going to teach you all some really cool makeup techniques that will help you make your lips look plumpier, bigger, juicier, and also not very obviously overlined, just very try hard. And yes, I do have naturally pretty plump lips, but this technique just takes it to another level. And other than the very obvious overlining your lips, you can also contour your lips just the way you contour your cheekbones, you chisel out your jaw. You can also contour your lips to make it stand out and, you know, appear bigger. So you can add in shadows to make them look like they're more bigger than they actually are. So I personally hate foundation lips, but if you want to follow this technique, all you gotta do is, you don't have to put foundation or concealer all over your lips, but just do this and dab your foundation brush over the, you know, your lip line to basically merge that into the skin, so that there's not a very evident difference between the contour and the lip line. So this way your foundation and your natural lip line kind of becomes one and there's not a stark difference. So you can actually do this step either using a powder contour or a cream contour. I personally would recommend using a powder contour because, you know, you have more control over depositing the product and how it's gonna blend out. I'm gonna use this Sugar Mini Contour. This one is in the shade Top Topper. So as you can see, it's a neutral / cool toned contour, and this will deposit that shadow to make your lips look fuller. For the brush, you can use any of these two, I believe. So you can use either something like this, that is like an eye smudger brush for your lower lash line, or what I personally prefer is to use like a very precise blending brush or even like a pencil brush to deposit the product. This brush actually comes very handy, you know, along with depositing the contour on your lip edge. It also helps in diffusing it very well, so it looks very natural. I've kept the frame very close on purpose so that you can see very well. And do you see that your lip actually has this natural shadow on your top and even on your bottom? Look, there's this natural shadow underneath your lip, right? So that's the only place you're going to target the contour. A hint of the contour in the center on the cupid's bow and down here in the center as well. Just softly place the contour. You see how that automatically gives my lips that lift, and it just ever so slightly accentuates the cupid's bow, but not in a very obvious or very, you know, in your face manner. So I really like this technique. And just gonna very softly diffuse it. Just use a very soft hand while doing this. Yeah, and likewise do the same thing just in the center of your bottom lip. Yeah, and when you're coming towards the edges, just diffuse it into the natural lip line. I'm really not sure how well it looks on camera, like how well the camera is picking it up, but my lips already look bigger and fuller because of the contour going on. And yeah, I can very clearly see in real life, and I hope the camera is picking it up as well. So basically I prefer my classic brown lip liner just all the time with pretty much all my lipsticks, regardlessly if you're going, for example, for like a pink lip. So make sure that your lip liner is at least 2 to 3 shades darker than your lipstick, so that it actually helps you to have a more defined pout. One that I personally love and swear by is by LA Colors. It's their auto lip liner, and I love this thing also because I don't have to sharpen it. It's a retractable lip liner pencil, and that's something I absolutely love about it. This one is in the shade Cocoa, which is a beautiful lip lining shade for fair to medium tan skin, I would say. But just in case you're using a sharpenable lip pencil, make sure that it is sharp. Blunt lip pencils are a big no-no. Make sure that your lip pencil is sharp all the time. Again, I'm gonna start with the center of my lip. That's the Cupid's bow on the center of my bottom lip. So basically I'm gonna overline only the centers of my lip. That's gonna be over my Cupid's bow again and the bottom of my lip, and connect it back to the natural lip line while going towards the edges. So make sure you follow me well. Just gonna go like a hint over where my natural lip line is, basically on the shadow that we created. I'm gonna go over the shadow, just creating a hint of extra volume in there. And as I'm coming towards the edges, I'm gonna go back into the actual lip line. So you see how I just went a little overboard towards the center, then connected it back to the natural lip line. And yes, I do like to go in with very defined and a deep lip liner, but I will actually smudge it in and diffuse it towards the insides of the lip as we go on further. And when you're done with the basic lip lining, then start with the filling in via the edges of your lip and actually diffuse the lip line towards the insides of the lip. And further, I like to diffuse in the lip edges with either my finger or a lip brush. So I'm just gonna do that. And you're allowed to make as many ugly faces as possible while doing this step. And further, to fill it in, I'm going to use the MAC Powder Kiss lipstick today. This one is in the shade Mull It Over. It's a pretty peachy nude lip, and I personally really like this shade. I'm actually going to take that on a lip brush, apply it in a way that it's nicely diffused with the lip liner. But if you find this whole process too taxing or too slow, you can just go in with your bullet lipstick directly as well, and then buff on the edges slightly with a lip brush. So I'm going to do that to ease your life a little. And once your lipstick is on, take the lip brush again and try and merge in the external lip line and the actual lipstick. And that's how the lips look so far. If you want to keep your lips matte, just apply a tad bit of a lighter lip color just in the center and tap it with your finger for a very nice fuller matte lip. But if you're a gloss addict like me and you don't mind a little gloss in there, so you can actually add a tiny bit of gloss either just in the center or just all over for a super glossy and juicy lip look. So instead of a clear one, I thought of picking up this Essence Nude Gloss today because it's nude. It will also, you know, just make that nice ombre effect when I dab it just towards the center. It's a really pretty non-sticky gloss. this is the kind of lip look if you just want like a hint of gloss in there to make your lips look fuller. But if you don't mind your lips looking super glossy and juicy, just go in with a clear lip gloss all over and it will really make your lips look very nice and plump. But for today I feel I'm really feeling this lip, just this beautiful nude and plump lips. I'm just gonna leave it there. And yeah, with that we are done for today's video. I hope you really enjoyed and actually learned a thing or two to how to create really nice and plump lips. And do let me know in the comments below what you think of this technique. Do you already use any of these techniques, or is it anything new that you learned today? Please let me know in the comments below, and thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye, beauties.